My name is Matthew. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram at MSJ_4times or Chila Productions. Today's going to be an interesting vlog. My car was just stolen this morning and I got it back. So let me go ahead and tell you the whole story of how I discovered it was gone. And yeah, we'll take it from there. So let's go ahead and look at it really quick. Come on, we'll go ahead and sit inside. Cool. So got home around 1 o'clock a.m. and parked my car right there, right in between the Civic and the Chevelle, because there's no parking anywhere on my street, so I ended up parking it right there. And I left it there just because I was going to go to work early in the morning. And I was like, hey, before anyone else probably wakes up and starts moving the cars or whatever. And I live in a court, so there's no like cross traffic or anything like that. And I live all the way at the end of the court, so there's rarely any people coming down here. And then my neighbors, they usually like leave really late in the day or whatnot. So I knew I was going to be up before anyone else comes down here. So yeah, around 7 o'clock, I wake up and come outside to move my car. And there was no parking, or there's not no parking, it was gone. The first thing I did was I reported it missing. I thought it might have gotten towed, so I went ahead and called the tow truck, or not tow truck, I called the police, the non-emergency number. I was like, hey, my car's missing. Did it get towed or is it stolen? They didn't have it reported as towed, so clearly it was stolen. They came down here, and all that. I ended up reaching out to just individuals, and someone said like it was spotted in Oakland, so in this certain area. So boom, driving around, I ended up finding it, luckily, inside a fucking house. And this was like, so it got stolen at 5 in the morning. It was, I found it like at 10 or something like that. Anyways, go out there, and sure enough, it's in this, I'll add a little video I took. It's in this this house that's gated, and a shitload of fucking cars, all of them with damaged consoles and stuff like that, or ignitions and all that. We ended up seeing a couple guys there. They just got out the car, they closed up the gate, they're hanging out there. We parked at the corner. Instead of getting off and confronting them, I was like, hey, like, let's just chill, let's call the cops, they'll come deal with it, let's do it the right way, let's not go off or anything like that. So we see them leave, they open up the gate, and I thought, fuck, they're gonna move the car again. Somewhere then we're gonna have to just chase them from there. But what ended up happening is these two males, they get out, they get inside a truck, and then they take off. So the car was just left there along with all the other cars at this house. You guys will see in the little video, or probably added it already. So yeah, cops ended up coming, and then we spent like an hour or so just hanging out there, not being able to get the car since it was on private property. So we're waiting to get the okay from whoever. I think one thing that helped was not only because my car was stolen, they saw all these other cars that were stolen as well. We ended up getting the license plate to the truck that they left in, and they ran the numbers on that, and that car was stolen and involved in several robberies and stuff like that. And I was like, cool, great, like, good thing we didn't confront them, because they might have been armed and all that fun stuff. And that exactly what happened. So I have my shark sweater right here. I cleaned up a little bit just because I was pissed off, but I have my shark sweater here, and inside my shark sweater was all these 12 gauge rounds. So yeah, good thing we didn't approach them. Obviously, armed, dangerous, we don't know who they are, and I did not want to just start anything. And obviously, like I said, we don't know who they were. If they did have guns, clearly they did. And obviously, if we would have approached them, things could have gone completely different this morning. So yeah, let me go ahead and give you a walk around, show you what they did to the car, what's damaged. They left all their tools to break into the door and the ignition and the glove box. They left everything behind. I'm sure you guys probably know what exactly tools may be entailed to do something like this. I'm not going to show them just because I don't want to give anyone ideas of how to do this. But I'm going to show you the damage that they did to my car. Cool. So first thing I noticed right here is that they damaged this. So my key, I actually haven't even tried the key. So this is broken now. It's cracked under there. Obviously, they use something in there. Yeah, that don't work. Oh, kind of. But I don't think it's doing anything. Did that. Got a couple dents right here. Clearly they're under the hood, but I don't see anything missing. But I don't know if you guys can tell, it's kind of wavy right here, like they pressed it down with their palm right there. And I'm seeing a new one right here too, or not a new one, but another one. I didn't see this one earlier, I only saw these ones. What else did they do? This door is kind of wavy. I don't know if you guys can see that right here. It's not straight like it used to be, and a couple dents right here. And then they try to make it seem like this car was towed, or like coming from a tow yard, or you know, if you go to like a pick and pull or any kind of tow yard, they have like a writing on the windows and stuff like that that indicate what kind of car it is, all that shit. They wrote shit on here. I don't know what it says, but they tried to clean it off, but you can see like the purple paint still. Obviously you got right there, things like that. So that's as far as the outside goes. I had my camera here, but I thought it could have been like a live stream, so they pointed it down, but I moved it back up. Everything's good back here. They didn't take anything. They didn't take the subs. This is why I want to bolt this down for that reason, but it got some weight to it, so at the same time I don't think these scrawny motherfuckers can pick that up. They did take my fire extinguisher that I kept back here. I'm still going through it. I'm finding little things here and there that are fucked up, but this isn't too bad. Then I can show you really quick the ignition right here. They broke off this piece, and yeah, that's just all fucked up. So when I got in the car, the officer was like, hey, just get in, take it out, and we'll meet you like down the street and we'll talk a little bit more. I was like, cool. Go to put the key in, and the key doesn't fucking want to go in. See, now it does, because I guess I kind of cleared up whatever was in the fucking way. But there's a screwdriver on the floor, and he was like, just use that. And I was like, I don't know how to fucking use this. And like I put it in, didn't fucking work. So I got the key again, and like I slammed it in there and played with it a little bit, and it actually ended up moving and turned on. So that was good. I was able to drive it home. They also broke my glove box right here. So yeah, the key doesn't go inside there. The lock is damaged, and it looks like they're trying to pry it open, so that's why this is damaged too. I have several small things that they just broke and took apart. They stole some money I had inside here, some other random shit. Doesn't look like they wanted any stickers of my cars though, which is, I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like that would have been the top thing to steal. No, but they left like some shoes in here, their coffee cup. They had a really good time. But yeah, the biggest thing was I found these inside my sweater, and thank God they didn't take any, or thank God we didn't approach them because of this. So yeah, that's just an update. I'll add in some photos, or I'm sure I already probably added in the video to this earlier, but yeah, got the car back. I don't know, it was stolen and recovered in about 5 hours and back home in that time frame. So yeah, just do a little bit more shit to keep your guys' cars protected and safe. And hopefully this shit doesn't happen to you guys. Actually, I want to add a couple more things to this video. It's been a few days now, since obviously it's Tuesday. So yeah, it's been a few days since the SS was stolen, but did want to add a couple more details to this video before I actually posted it. I was watching it, or trying to edit it a little bit the other day. But first things first, never underestimate the power of social media. I remember a while back, someone I knew saw on Instagram, someone posted a video of their car missing and whatnot, and they immediately set off right off the bat. I was like, that's so stupid. Why would they do that? Like, who's gonna help them and stuff like that? And being part of the car community and constantly seeing, following all these pages and just people who are into cars in general, I've seen people recover their car faster because people all around everywhere, just even random strangers pitching in, helping out, trying to spot cars and things like that. Never underestimate social media. You'll be able to find your car a lot faster than, you know, if you were just reported stolen, because the most the cops going to do at that point is just obviously report it stolen. One of this guy I've been following for a while, we're talking not too long ago, and he tells me that his actual Trailblazer got stolen. He didn't end up finding it until a few months later, and he actually found it in Oakland. So when mine got stolen, I was like, damn, that's probably going to be the first place I'm going to look. And, you know, unfortunately, his came back with like the interior stripped and a blown transmission, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, he got it bad. Luckily, I was able to recover mine within the fucking day. So yeah, that's a big thing I wanted to add. Yeah, it wasn't easy finding. It definitely took some time, but you know, thank God I got it. Couple other things. When we're waiting to get like approval from wherever to actually step on the property, at one point, one of the officers was like, okay, what's gonna happen now is we're gonna open the gate. You're gonna go in, get your car. If anybody comes out, we're gonna be your coverage. I was like, what? Like, why am I doing this? Like, y'all should do this. And then my uncle took the keys and he went to go try to do it, and they're like, no, they stopped. They're like, we're going too fast. Like, we have to wait again. So we waited, and however long that took, they ended up telling us, hey, when it was time to go do it, yeah, they said like, hey, like same thing, like you're gonna get inside, back it up. If anyone comes out, we're gonna cover you. Like it was like the way they were wording it was like a shootout was gonna happen if someone came out and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty funny. One of the biggest reasons why I didn't post it on Instagram right when I found out it was stolen, me personally, I thought it was like too soon. I just rather reach out to people, a lot of people, to see if they can help me out. The thing with that is, one, I never post like where I live. I don't post like my address or anything like that. So one of my first thoughts when I found it was missing was, or when I found out it was actually stolen, I was like, is it someone from social media? I constantly post my cars and what I do to them, how I work on them. I enjoy them. It's my hobby. It's my passion. And I'm not going to stop doing that. But like, this kind of puts me in a hard spot. Like, what if it was from Instagram or YouTube or whatever? Like, what if I posted someone or something about my cars and someone was able to trace it back to where I live? Like I said, I live in a court, so not a lot of cars, not a lot of people come down this road unless you live down here. Occasionally we might have someone who made a wrong turn and they head on out. So, you know, I was talking to one of my friends just the other day about this. Like, I think it was that day or the next day. Like, what if it was like someone from, like, when I posted on social media? I have a lot of people who like my photos and who view my stories that I don't know. So what if they're able to track me through that? And let's say what if it was said person who watches my stories, or maybe it's someone they know. I wouldn't want to post it like, hey, I know this is missing, you know, make them like rush and do whatever they want to do. If I'm able to luckily track it down, through other routes, or however you want to call it, I want to start there first and then go ahead and post it. And that happened to work out for me in this case. Yeah, it's not an easy decision to not post it right away. But hey, if it, like I said, if that was the case, it wouldn't have helped me. But yeah, I'm in a spot where like, hey, do I want to keep posting about my cars, or I still want to do this, keep you guys updated on what I want to do? For that reason, like, it's going to make people want to target me even more. This isn't the first time that my car was broken into. This was actually, yeah, well, it was the second time, and the second time it was actually stolen. The first time, it was a while back. I came out, my hood was open. Luckily nothing was taken, but like you could tell where they bent the hood out open a little bit to try to gain access to the latch. So yeah, that was one time. Luckily nothing was taken. This time, like I said, nothing was taken, luckily, but except like the fire extinguisher and money and some other small shit that could be replaced. But obviously, like the seats, if they would have took the seats, it would have been costly to replace, or even a hard time trying to track them down. So good thing I'm not missing any of that. Some things are damaged, like the dash and whatnot, but I got the car complete, which I'm thankful for. So yeah, obviously I still want to post these videos. I enjoy making them for myself, just to document my journey with my cars and whatnot. But times like these, I'm like, do I need to like tone it down a little bit on what I post, or whatnot? But, and I'm not even saying that like I have a large like fan base or like a lot of followers, but I guess even someone like me, obviously you get targeted, based off what I post and whatnot. But who knows, it might not have been related to social media at all. Maybe it's someone on the street who saw my car and was like, okay, let's follow this guy and we could, you know, take his car sometime. So it could have been something as simple as that. Like I was at the grocery store and they saw me. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this, going through the process of taking extra measures to prevent something like this from happening again. So best believe I'm doing that to the car. Yeah, trying to make it extra challenging to take moving forward, unless you have a fucking tow truck and all the time in the world to do it. But yeah, definitely doing that. And yeah, I suggest you guys do the same to your cars. If you're in the car scene and drive a car that's highly desirable or whatever it is, take those extra precautions, because obviously I see cars getting stolen all the time online, unfortunately. And you never think, obviously it's, oh shit, everything is going to happen to you guys, until it does. Next step is get the car fixed. Gonna take it to the shop tomorrow, check out the bodywork that needs to be fixed, and then proceed with the ignition, door locks, and all that, literally all at the same time. That's it for now.